Persistence was 97?
97, yeah.
Yeah. How did you know this song here now really boss now?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You see how this Persistence song really come about is a magical situation. I hear Scatter talk about it the other day when he was talking to Keshima Francis. Remember that we grew up together. We all suffer together. I remember we and Scatter used to rent a place together, all of us, and we make up and pay the rent. That's how we used to live.
Okay.
But yeah, right up in Stone Hill, the Brooks level. What really happened, you know, I think because of my struggle that I was going through and how I see how I have to be living, the conditions that me have to be going through just to keep up. Yeah, I remember going coming to the studio, we don't have socks. We wear the sneakers till it like a button in the sneakers. We're coming from stinking foot days. I have to put the shoes out the door.
Just trying to get the bus.
Just trying to get the bus. So what really happened, when we look at my tribulation, it bring up an idea because me I say, listen me, the only thing you have to have in a year, you know, if you want to make it out of life, you know, is, you know, people say consistency, you know, but me not use the word consistency. Me use persistence. And that is how me came up with the idea. And when the rhythm came to the studio, the rhythm wasn't for me, you know. The rhythm make, I think, I don't know, I don't want to lie, I think the rhythm make for Garnet Still dead 1995. So the rhythm was there for nearly 2 years. Zane, yeah, the rhythm, I think the rhythm make for Garnet Still because Sly and Robbie make the rhythm. The rhythm wasn't make for me. Then I start to the idea, you know. I think me just say push your shoulder to the wheel and Scatter say change that. And you know, the rest was history. Me just come with the song, Persistent is the try, and Scatter look at me and say, brother, you see this song is not only for the people them outside, you know. The song is for we, you know, because I can't sing what we are go through, you know. You know, I remember when Scatter done mix a song, them Eye Full of Water. That is how the song was powerful in those time. I remember it was this jockey who came to studio and asked for song. It's not now when you're running down this jockey and giving them song. This jockey used to come to studio and say, what late you have to pre-release that is going to release next week? Let me be the first this jockey to
So
finish.
that's how it used to work first time.
It used to work first time, you know, can't music go get this jockey and pay them. It's now them thing they are going. Which me not fight it because the youth them nowadays we are coming to this jockey world. Them not get no pay. So you really have to tap them up because the game changed. But in my time, me never grew that way there. So what really happened, it was Gary G who came to the studio first. And Captain Barkey bring him there. And Wickerman. Because they had some studio time going on and they want him to dub off something and A-Dot. Because A-Dot was the thing at the time. So Scatter see Gary G come there and playing the song. And Gary G here and say, yo, I like this song, give me it. And Gary G just let it go up on the radio. And finally get let go on the radio with no time. No time.
God.
So I remember when the song playing on the radio, me go Reddles Road beside Calabar where a brother named Rooster will sell jelly, coconut. So me did meet Sizzla earlier, you know. Me meet him at Cell Block 321. But me never know him like that. But when me see my driver white living at Reddles Road at the jelly man buy the jelly, him said to me, say, yo, youth, a man a country a DJ your song, you know. It's like him a say, youth, you fi go out there and go perform, you know, cause a man all sing a song for you through, you know, there are certain place.
Yeah.
So come me and him become friend now. I see him back and mixing lab again and him I say, yo, you see that meds are youth? Wicked meds you come with, you know. So then I said to Eiley, I said, Eiley, Sizzla for the panda rhythm here, you know. So cause them time the Eiley have the money, you know. So Eiley said, what me for do? Me don't know Sizzla. I say, yo, Sizzla rate me, know him man. Cause me didn't know a youth named David out the part with Sizzla and them youth that did rate me. So me drive, go past Sizzla place. No, I never mean you. Eiley go check him first. And then whatever we talk to Sizzla, and them tell the Sizzla drive a big GMC van. Him and some youth like Zoom, them first set a bubble youth, there were me and them a friend and thing. What Sizzla used to roll with. So, if you tell you the truth, how me really rate Sizzla still in the early part, I was at Cell Block 321 and I'm going to talk this bowl and plain, straight. Buju Banton is the man at the time. And Buju Banton have a rhythm. But it was still running the studio time and I was taking the vocals, I think. I just see this man come into the studio and just say, it costs nothing to love my friend. Love is the total, that's it. And just a singer go on, no stop, none at all.
Yeah.
So them time me I said to myself, say, but we make lyrics out of our head to our DJ, but we check say who was the only one. We never know. But them time they seal them and some other man always I tell me say, Fat is of an artist. Mighty Michael say, Fat is of an artist. Him name Sizzla. The youth they go bad. But then Scatter always I tell Mighty Mike them and some rest of man say, me have an artist named Norris Man. Him a go bad, him a go lock down the place. So it was a tour we know. Them I say, so when we come with the persistent song now, and then, you know, I legend link him come voice a song called Show Us the Way. And I saw the juggling go right out and the song them start runway. Then him come back again and voice a song named Juvenile. Pan the same rhythm, I say Bad Road. Cause all them song there, I legend sang them.
Yeah.
And from there so me just have that love and a respect for Sizzla, you know, as brethren.
Yeah.
And Determined now is a youth full of vibes. Zane, Determined was always the person who always say, come. Because I don't have no car and them things. So Determined always come a celestial sound. Come pick me up in this white Cressida and drive me. So he make me know Chuck Fender for the first time. Because
all of them were
jammies. In the 90s and he was a jamming
Jammies, yeah, man.
So he must say, Norris, we have a youth, you know, him named Chuck Fender. Him a go bust big. Because I never knew him. So like me meet Chuck Fender in the yard like to the next week me hear it's all about you. You make my dream come true. And also everything start.
Click here to watch the full episode and don't forget to subscribe.